Anda masih menyaksikan Road to CNBC Indonesia Awards 2022, The Best Insurance Companies, ketangguhan industri perasuransian hadapi ketidakpastian global. Di segmen ini sudah bergabung bersama kami di studio CNBC Indonesia, Cindy Kwa, Co-Founder and Chief Executive Officer atau CEO Sunday Ins Indonesia. Hello Cindy, welcome to CNBC Indonesia.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Insurtech is relatively new in Indonesia and we are very excited to know more about Sunday Ins Indonesia. The time is yours.
Sure. Thank you so much for having us here today. So my name is Cindy. I'm the co-founder and CEO for Sunday. It's my pleasure to introduce what we do and how we're actually promoting Insurtech in Indonesia and also in ASEAN. So allow me to introduce ourselves. At Sunday, we're a full-stack insurance technology group, so what we call Insurtech. And our mission is actually two missions. Number one is to increase the insurance penetration rate in very emerging markets like Indonesia. And the second mission is actually to increase and improve the user experience around insurance, especially, for example, when you're wanting to submit a claim, for example. So at Sunday, we aim to actually be a native digital insurance technology group. So what that means is that imagine 20 years in the future, and if you see, would you imagine new insurance brands out there as well? And that's what we hope to achieve, that Sunday's top of the mind for some of our new generation buyers as well. So in insurance as well, there's a lot of different types of products, but the ones that we feel that would be the driving demand in markets like Indonesia would be health insurance. We are very committed to promote the move from public healthcare financing to private healthcare financing as well. But more importantly, with the environment as well, we are also in a mission to actually promote electric vehicles as well. So insurance, the product, the service would also have to change accordingly. Our business model is full stack. So what it means is that normally in markets like Indonesia, you have marketplaces, but for Sunday, we go deeper than that. We actually have the license to also do product developments. What it means is actually we're able to personalize, customize our products to suit the needs of the consumers in Indonesia. So currently now we're in the two largest markets in ASEAN, Indonesia, of course, and Thailand as well. These are the two driving forces economies of ASEAN. And as an Insurtech company, we work as a team. We have data scientists with us, full stack engineers, and of course, insurance experts and healthcare experts with us as well. Yep. So just a little bit about Sunday. We're actually a Series B startup company. So we've raised about 75 million US since the time that we launched. So 2017 was our first design and development, but 2018 was our first full financial year. We're backed by some of the global technology companies and also some of the most renowned venture capital as well, who is all supporting insurance and Insurtech in a booming region like Southeast Asia. And we have two offices in Bangkok and Jakarta as well. But mainly our products, as I mentioned, what we focus on is health insurance, working with SMEs, consumers, partners to promote the increasing demand. And so far, year to date, and also since we launched, we actually have sold more than 2 million policies already, and we've already served more than 1,200 corporates and SMEs regionally as well. Yep. So just a little bit about our model a little bit. So if you can imagine, this is our business model. So starting from the left side, that you can imagine is our factory house. We are actually, as a full stack, we're a licensed broker as well, and we're also a licensed insurer as well. So for example, in Thailand and in Indonesia, that is definitely what we aim to achieve. And in Sunday, this is our first full financial year, and it's been our best performing year as well for us. And on the first column there, as we mentioned, we focus on health insurance as well as transportation, i.e. car insurance. And we believe that these are the two driving pillars going forward, increasing the demand in markets like Indonesia. And we built a lot of Insurtech platforms and use technology, AI, and machine learning to make sure that consumers are able to shop, pay on the spot for insurance as well, and not manual and having to go through the paperwork. And the blue segment is where we, for Sunday, we believe that insurance should be for everyone. And therefore, we have been working very closely with a lot of SMEs, large corporates, but more importantly, in Indonesia, we're heavily committed to promote the micro SMEs as well, which is the driving force of the GDP in Indonesia. And we also work very closely with ecosystem partners because we believe that in the future, how consumers would actually shop for insurance would be, for example, going on easysunday.co.id, shopping directly on a website, or actually buying through your telco when you're updating your data, e-commerce through your virtual bank, for example, as well. And over the course of the next few years, we believe that the trend going direct online, B2C, would be coming. Because as insurance journey continues to be a lot simpler. And that's the reason why as a full stack Insurtech, we actually develop our own mobile app as well, what we call Sunday by Jolly. And this is where all of our consumers can actually download our app and actually get access to virtual primary care through our partners and actually deduct cashless off our insurance policies. And it is that simple. Yeah. So just how we actually work with some of our ecosystem partners. So going forward, you have e-commerce companies, electric car manufacturers, digital banks, telcos, and we can go on, right? Where they also would want to provide access for their consumers to buy insurance. And Sunday, we have been an expert working with them. And some of our Insurtech capabilities are, for example, doing an API integration to their backend so that every shopping experience for their consumers when they're buying insurance can be on their platform as well. So the user experience is very, very good. We also white label and we provide SaaS platforms to start working with some of our partners to drive the shopping experience offline to online. And just wanting to share a little bit about our key and champion products that we actually launched and been working in Indonesia. Sunday Health for Business. So it is our product for employee health insurance benefits. So one of the most demanded products in Indonesia is actually health insurance, private healthcare insurance, getting access to private hospitals. And we've been working with corporates. And what we do is actually, for example, we will tailor-make every single benefit plan according to their requirements. And we work very closely with HR, who have to manage the population of every company. They can actually manage the enrollment of their employees as well on a platform. And more importantly, we want to actually educate and promote awareness of every employee. What benefits do they actually have? And that is actually promoting financial literacy as well in Indonesia. And that's where we do everything in Jolly. And we also use our app to promote the increasing trend of virtual primary healthcare, for example, telemedicine. We even built an AI machine learning chatbot for symptom checker. So instead of going to Google and Googling for your symptoms, relying on Dr. Google, you can actually also go to our app and actually get reliable information about your symptoms, and we will recommend you what is the next course of action. But of course, as part of the mission to promote insurance penetration, we believe that in markets like Indonesia, there will be increasing demand from the retail segment as well. So individuals actually buying out of their pocket too. And what we plan to do in Indonesia as well is to actually have our own shopping website, easysunday.co.id, where people can actually buy health insurance policies in under 2 minutes and also get access to the mobile app and enjoy claims in a more fun, in a more loose experience, and it doesn't have to be so stressful for everyone. Yeah. And this is, for example, some of our products and features that we have been launching in other markets like Thailand, but certainly it would serve, and we would love to collaborate in markets like Indonesia as well. We believe that the concept of personalization will continue as riding on how, when people are Netflixing, shopping on e-commerce, we learn what kind of products you would really like to buy. Similarly, like in ASEAN and in Indonesia as well. So every employee would be able to personalize every plan that they want and actually also buy for themselves and their families as well and manage all of your benefits in one single app and one single account for you and your family. Yeah. And for example, filing your claims, if you go to a panel provider outside of our network, you don't have to actually go to an offline branch and file in paperwork to file your claims. Simply just use our app, flash our e-card, for example, or even screenshot some of your medical bills, and you will get a reimbursement to your bank account on the spot. Yeah. And Yeah, and so that is actually some of our products and a little bit about Sunday's products. Yeah.
Wonderful presentation, Cindy Kwa. We will discuss it after the break.
Thank you.
Dan lepas jeda kami akan membedah lebih jauh sederet rencana pengembangan bisnis Sunday Ins Indonesia dalam sesi dialog one-on-one bersama dengan Cindy Kwa. Pastikan Anda tetap bersama kami dalam program Road to CNBC Indonesia Awards 2022, The Best Insurance Companies.